Yo, what's happening, y'all? It's your man Valentine, baby. Coming to you from on the grind. You know, man, today's Tuesday, man. And I can't say I didn't think I'd be outside. They said it was going to be sunny. But you got to understand. I keep telling y'all, man. Van City rules, man. Van City don't play by no rules. It has its own rules. If it wants to be sunny one day, it'll be sunny. If it wants to rain one day, it'll rain. Snow, hail, wind, we don't know what it is, but that's why we coming to the home edition style is from inside today. Maybe tomorrow, we get at you outside. But this is the way it's gonna go down today. You feel me? Van City, man. But anyway, yo, man, yesterday was a tough one because yesterday I gave y'all a bunch of names, man, that these are black men, black women, indigenous men, indigenous women that got killed by the police. And somewhere in Canada and somewhere in the US. And some of the people, these are people whose names never get mentioned, man. And so I wanted to give y'all a little something to make sure that these people's names are mentioned as well. Because if you're gonna say their names, you want to say everybody's names, because they dying both in Canada and the United States and across the world that they dying. You feel me? So, and I have to make sure I pronounce my man's name right from yesterday. I think I said Philando Castles, I think it is. It's Philando Castillo. You know what I mean? And making sure we get that out there. And I believe I put in the young cat Tamir Rice and Eric Harris, Walter Scott, all of them. Everybody that I mentioned, man, I know there's some other folks that I didn't mention. I'm gonna have to look them up. I'm gonna have to get their names and I'll bring them to you as well, because I don't want to forget anybody, because they may be gone, but they ain't forgotten. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You feel me? Now, I was watching some news and I heard that the OPP, I think is, OPP, man, but the OPP, Ontario Police Force, or police, whatever it is, the police department in Ontario, they did a study that I think black people were more likely to be arrested. How? I don't understand that, man. Y'all got to do a study for that. All you got to do is watch what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They have to do a study to find out. You can see it happening in broad daylight right in front of your eyes, that black people are going to be more prone to be stopped or prone to be searched. So I don't even understand that was a waste of money. And maybe, then again, they probably didn't put no money in it anyway, so that's why it took so long. So, I don't even understand that, man. That's so dumb. Anyway, I have to laugh it down, because I know for a fact, I can give you the example, because as soon as I walk out my door, you can already see if there's any type of police around. They're gonna look at you and look at you differently and slow down and look at you to a crawl. You feel what I'm saying? So do the study, man. Then they put out the body cam footage of George Floyd, and man, it's tough to watch, man. The brother was begging, pleading for his life. You know what I mean? And I can only say, wow. But again, like I said, it could have been me. It could have been your son. It could have been your daughter, your nephew. You know what I mean? Uncle, daddy. Any one of us it could have been. So black people, man, y'all just got to be careful, man, because you got a target on your back 24/7. And that includes black women too, indigenous people. So y'all just got to be careful, man. Then some bit of good, and well, I don't know if it's good news, but there was the Museum of Human Rights. The CEO or is a woman, and it's a black woman, and her name is Issa Khan. And I know she got some work to do, but that's change. You feel what I'm saying? So that's dope. And then, you know, we lost an icon and a legend. And this woman was, they call her the first lady of the blues in Canada. And her name is Salome Bay. You call it Salome Bay. You know what I mean? And this woman was a writer, singer, creator. She did everything, man. So, I mean, born in she came to Canada 1961, something like that. And then, you know, officially stayed in Canada 1964 and started doing her thing. And also was Honorary Order of Canada. You know what I mean? And she wrote a show called The History of the Blues. So you can find that one. You can look that one up. And what else, man? I'm gonna read it up because I don't want to forget anything. And I mean, she penned actually 4 plays. Just remember that, 4 plays. And I don't know if she starred in all of them, but she probably, who knows, she probably did. She starred in that History of the Blues. So this is an iconic woman. And I believe legendary status is on point. But I mean, she passed away at 86. So the music world, the play, the actor, writers, you know, this is somebody who was to be reckoned with, man. And so, I mean, activist. So, wow, we lost another good one. But, you know, every time we lose someone like this, man, you know, God's band, his whole band just gets even bigger. And you just add another legendary name to the group. You feel me? So this is what it is, man. And, you know, condolences to her family. And rest in peace, Miss Salome Bay. And then for icons or for black people, a magical day. I mean, it was magical in 2008 when, you know, Barack was the first black president. Now, we now have new hope. We have Joe Biden, the Democratic nominee for president, picked a VP today, y'all. And he picked Kamala Harris. Woo! You imagine what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? black people, man. But look here. This woman is Jamaican and Indian heritage, man. So it will be the first time, ever. She was elected to Congress, the second woman. Maxine Waters was number one, I believe. I think it was Maxine, man. If it's not, you can check that. You can fact check. But Kamala Harris was the second black woman voted to Congress. You know, first black attorney general of Los Angeles, Oakland. You know, and she was running she wanted to be president too. But you know what? Sometimes you got to let somebody else be that one. So she had to drop out. But now she's going to be the VP. You feel what I'm saying? And she went to Howard University, black college. You know what I mean? Prosecuting attorney. Man, this woman has highlights upon highlights on her resume, man. And the ultimate pick for Joe Biden. And for all the women, you got to be happy. And for black people in general, we just got to be happy because, it was 100 years ago that women were able to vote. Black women weren't, probably a little longer than that, but, but now, I think, let's see, Shirley Chisholm was one of the last to actually run as a black, as a woman to be in office and to be able to run for president. And, Hillary Clinton. So, the movement is happening. Change is happening, and people, I hope that the United States understands that the moment is now. The change is right now, because going out to vote is going to be so much more important than any other time in history. Because to have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as president and vice president of the United States, be amazing. It'd be like Barack in 2008. You know what I mean? And in 2016. You feel me? Up to 2016. Sorry, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I can only say congratulations to Miss Kamala Harris, and congratulations to Joe Biden for picking the right person. So now we just wait to see what happens with all the rhetoric that's going to come out from the Trump campaign, because they're going to try to slander her, man, and slander Joe Biden with all sorts of names because she's a woman and also a black woman and this and that. So we wait for all that to happen. But people, you can understand, we strong. Black people, we strong. There's change coming. So we got to understand that listen, it don't matter if you're the VP. It didn't matter if you're the president. You still going to have systemic racism and police brutality and the oppression of black people and the institutionalized racism. All that still continues. Now that we getting people in the office, now it's time to make change. So we're hoping that change is coming. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a good time. But black people like myself, remember, you still got a target on your back anytime you get outside, so you got to be safe. You got to be careful. Don't think just because Kamala Harris is now a VP and things going to change right off the bat. No. So don't get it twisted. You feel me? So make sure, I hope everybody in the U.S. sees this, man. Get out and vote. Your life depends on it. You feel me? Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, number love for y'all. Now listen, we still going through a pandemic, y'all. And The pandemic is serious. Remember, the virus does not discriminate. Only racism does. The pandemic of racism is the only one that discriminates. So make sure you wear your mask. Hand sanitize, social distance. Stay out of the big groups, man. Do the right thing, people. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, I'm your man Valentine, baby. And if you think it's your time to shine, you need to get on the grind with your man Valentine. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, 2020.